Hey y'all, I've got two really awesome hunts I want to share with you. The next video will be a sequel to this video, so go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss it.
What's up, people? I'm still alive. Been busy, been trying to pull this thing together, get this camera set up. Kinda somewhat got it, but I still got a lot to learn with this rig. And got a little bit of time this evening. It's about midnight already, but I figured I'd come out and make a stand. There's really not a lot of open fields. Everything's so tall right now. Crop's still up, weeds is tall. But I found a big field here. It's been sprayed. I don't really know why, but it's usually a planted field this time of year, so I guess they sprayed it to come into fall crops or whatever. I don't know. There ain't no sense in me acting like I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm here to kill a coyote. So I got an open field and pretty less than marginal wind, but I'm gonna take the call way out there, about 75 yards or so, and sit here and see if we can't pull a coyote out into this field and bust his ass. Stick with me. About to get things going here. I got the call put out, and I had a little bachelor group of bucks smelled me about halfway out to go put the call out. So that tells me where my wind's going. So I know I gotta get it done before that coyote gets there. I hear some, but my wind's blowing right to them. We're going to have to move. I'm going to stay here for a minute. And then we're probably going to relocate if we can. Alright, so here's the deal. When I howled, a group of pups answered me probably 400 or 500 yards out, straight downwind from me. So I mean, I ain't even want to try to call them. They're probably too far anyways, hopefully, because I'd rather not even bust them. I think that I'm gonna look at the map and pin them, but I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna end up going after these in the morning with the shotgun. There's just no fields over there. It's all woods, and there's some cut downs, and it's growed up thick. So I don't think we're gonna fool with them tonight. We'll do some more riding around tonight and see what else we can turn up. But we got some targets for the shotgun for sure. Ah yeah, it's on now, baby. I'm freaking pumped. Got me just a little bit of sleep, and I'm running a little bit late. But it's a pretty morning, nice and cloudy, and ended up last night, I located these coyotes again. I moved around to the other side of them and got them to sound off again. And that way I could just get a real tighter pin on them. And I know exactly where they were last night. And the wind's blowing just like it was 8 mile an hour off this hurricane. I don't even know what the name of it is, or I'd tell you, but it's a hurricane coming off the Gulf right now. And it's got some winds. So they should be pretty consistent throughout our stand anyway. So that's good news. And I'm feeling pretty damn good about this one. If I can pull everything together right here, I haven't got my cameras ready or nothing. I hope ain't nobody deer hunting this morning. And they might get mad at me. There's people that deer hunt this property, but this is one, the landowner, he don't like a coyote, and he don't really care if I hunt
year-round deer season, prime time. He don't give a shit. He wants the coyotes dead. I try to respect the deer hunters though. It's just before gun season. Bow season is in, but if you hunt in the morning in August, you're a dumbass anyway. But we going in here, hopefully not mess up no deer hunters. And we about to be amongst the coyotes, people. There ain't no question. Damn, I meant to bring a tripod for this big ass camera. God, forgot my tripod. Damn, finally got a better camera than a GoPro and forgot the damn tripod. That's okay though, we don't need a tripod to kill a coyote. A nice little opening here with a good crosswind setup. So I'm gonna try this before I push in on them. See if I can get them to howl again. Real pretty colored coyote just came back in and laid down. He's probably about 60 to 70 yards. I can get about 10 of those yards by crawling. So I'm gonna crawl up and start to call up again.
think these hurricane winds are getting me. It's hit like right now, it's hitting me in the back. And it ain't been doing that since I got here. I can't see him right now. There's a real, I don't even know what color to say he is. It's a cool color-faced coyote. And he's done come in 3 or 4 times, but he gets behind this shit on me. And by the time I can see him again, he's 50, 60 yards in the woods. So I think I'm gonna push in there one more time and get up in the woods with him. If I can do that without being busted, I'll be in business. I might have already been busted. So yeah, I just walked around here and bumped them. They were laying right here, and I was set up right there. I just couldn't see them because of this shit. They kept coming in and coming to the call that way. If they'd have picked any other way, we could have killed them. But we leave 2 in here for seed, I guess. That was a fun ass stand though. I would have liked to seal it up on that color phase coyote, but that's all good. Really, we could have got both of those if it hadn't have been for this cluster of shit right here. But man, when I first howled and those pups, they were 40 yards from me. I mean, how did I not walk right in on top of them? And I barely got any howls out. And they were running in, shot the first one at about 10 or 12 yards. And the other one didn't even have a clue. He just stopped. And I gave him a couple little squeals on the mofo. And he kept coming. And the only thing is it would have been great footage if the camera was turned around 180 degrees. Because they come up slap behind me. And I was sitting right here. Had the camera sitting on that limb pointing out this way. And when I howled, they answered me right there. They were right there. And there's the first one lays. And the second one lays right there. So both of them were close range, man. That was just fun right out the gate. I mean, we wasn't 30 seconds into this thing and had to double down. And had these other ones over here still vocal and playing the game. And the color phase one came in several times. But first I had one coming in down here. He's coming in down here, and I could have killed him right there. But I could have killed him right there. But I figured, heck, I can turn around and get this camera pointed at him. So that's what I did. And by that time he was up on that hill, and I could barely just see his head at that hill. So he was getting out of range, and he went up there, and another one came out of this thick head. I say he had done come to the call, and I just never saw him. And then those 2 met up right there, and that's where it, you know, I've been sitting there messing with them for 20 minutes, and they'd come and go, howl, and it was pretty cool to get to see them laying around and acting like coyotes. It's cool over there in that shade. When I walked over there, I just walked around that corner and they were laying right there, and they didn't see me, but they smelled me. I watched it as the older one smelled me. Like one of them was an adult, one was a pup. And the adult smelled me and they checked out. But let's go see what we got. Got this first one. Yeah. One of this year's pups. Female. Another pup from this year. Look at that. Apex. Right in the side of the head. Another female. 2 females gone. I gotta get a picture of that is right there, so find my phone. I'll tell y'all what, we got that done just in the nick of time. I'm right here behind this shade tree, but it done got nasty. Nasty. Well, ants is everywhere. My gosh. They got on them coyotes quick. All in all, fun stand. I would have liked to got the other 2. I think I should have, if it hadn't been for this camera. I don't know, I can make excuses, but they were in range and I could have shot both of them at one time, but I didn't. I
freaking mess with this camera. But that's cool though. They'll be there for next time. But got us 2 down. My kind of fun time. Appreciate y'all watching. See y'all next time.